Howdy. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the 90s. I feel like it's like 1993 up in here, so yeah, enjoy that. Today I'm going to be doing a look with the Pat McGrath Mothership number 10, which was Moonlit Seduction. And this is day 10 of my Mothership a day. And I'll have a ranking coming soon with the 10 palettes that I've been doing looks with for the past 10 days. So I'm just gonna get started with this lovely, lovely palette. I actually really liked this one. I thought that it was very flattering. Gonna zoom in a little bit. Yeah, so my eyes are primed with the Anastasia Beverly Hills mini eye primer, and I did pat some powder over that to set it down, and let's jump into the palette. Per usual, I don't have a plan. I'm just gonna go where this takes me. All right, so I want to start with this deepest shade, and that one is called Xtreme Nocturne. And I just want to focus that on my lash line on the top, starting kind of in the center and moving it out. All right, now that I have that sort of lined up there, I'm going to take more of it into my outer corner. I'm gonna try to just look straight on. Okay, we do have to get in the hood there. So strange, look at that. Hooded eyes, man. Tell you what. So just distributed that pigment down. And we'll blend it out with another shade. But which shade? That's a great question. I'm sort of debating between this and this. Like, do we want to do kind of a silvery thing? Maybe we save that for another spot. I'm going to take a small blending brush, and I am going to go into this shade, which is called Plum Cabaret. I don't want to put a lot of pigment on there, and I'm going to just basically try to buff out the edges, like just barely. Now I want to try to take this shade right here called Rosewood Romantique, and with that same brush, I'm going to wipe it off. That pigment off, and I just want to bring that a little bit higher and in a little bit more. Oh, that's actually a lot deeper than I was expecting. That's okay, it's fine, totally fine, it's fine. We're clearly going super dramatic just right off the bat today. I think I'm gonna go into this shade next, and that is called Blitz Venus. Kind of a shimmery pink shade. It's really pretty. And I think just on my brow bone there, that might look quite lovely. All right. And I think for my lid, I want to use this silver shade. It's kind of a warmer silver, almost like a pewter color, and it's called Platinum Dusk. Okay, so a platinum color. I'm gonna use my finger for that and see how foiled I can get that. I'm going to use that on the center of my lid and try to fill in the part that I haven't covered up yet. Okay, I'm gonna leave that inner third for a minute. I'm gonna take a blending brush and just try to make these look a little bit less harsh, but I don't want to blend the pigment away either, so just want to clean it up just a touch. There's like this duochrome color, but I don't think it's gonna go with this look. Oh, and I've been trying with all of these looks to do sort of the shade that like speaks to me as like the sort of standout shade or characterizing shade of the palette. I have to say, I don't see one in here. There's not like one that really makes me think of this palette. Like maybe you could argue that it is this duochrome, but I don't know. That's not really, it doesn't, I don't know. There just doesn't seem to be one for me. When I think of this palette, I sort of actually kind of think of these two shades, like the really deep, cool toned matte and sort of like a light, like a silvery gold. It's kind of how I think of this palette. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyway, so now I'm trying to decide what to, I think using this is going to look better, and I'm just gonna put that like through here, and I'm gonna use a brush. It's a small enough area on my eye that I'm worried about trying to use my finger for that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, taking that blending brush again and sort of toning that down. I think I am just gonna do this. I'm gonna throw this shade just sort of lightly over kind of my whole eye. I don't know. I'm just gonna do this and like make it really shimmery all over. Like, why not? I feel like this is what Pat McGrath Mothership palettes are for. And we're being pretty loosey-goosey with that. So I think this is the eyeshadow look. And I'm going to do some face makeup and I'll come back and do the lower lash line. Okay, mayhem and chaos over here. I don't know what happened, but for some reason I put mascara on my lower lash line, not thinking that about how I was going to put more. Anyway, so we're going to try to work with that. Also, I've tried 2 blushes on and tried to wipe them off, which probably not a good idea. And now my face is really irritated. So we're going to let that settle down and try to do a lower lash line. Yeah, I don't know. I think something on the lighter side, actually, maybe even, I mean, there's this sparkly kind of gold color that we haven't used yet. I don't know though. I think keeping with sort of rosy tones is going to be good, but which, that one's perhaps my best bet. Yeah, let's try that. All right, so just on the very outside, probably. I don't usually like to use a lot of my lower lash line. I don't know, my eyes are kind of deep set and I feel like there are sort of some natural shadows there. That adds just sort of a little color. I'm gonna take just a touch of this and just right here. I feel like that was really intense for how I barely touched my face. Okay. And I think that side's fine. I feel like it escalates so fast. Okay, so I'm trying to do with my cheeks. I don't I mean, this is mostly about the palette, but I want something mauve. I want something that's sort of a grayish pink, kind of. I really like the lip, like that works, but I don't want this like orangey cheek, and everything I've put on has looked very orange. It's really weird. Like this just looked super orange. Like why? And then I tried this and it was super orange. Like why? What's happening? Where do we go from here? Like, that doesn't look orange at all, right? And I don't want to go purple. Maybe this is my last try. And if this doesn't work, we're just gonna live with whatever happens. It's so bright. Why does my face making these blushes look so bright? Huh. Well, I still think it's a little better than the orange. I'm barely touching my face too. I think my skin is irritated today. Is that what's happening? And I kind of wanted to go a bit matte with this look too, so. I don't love that, but we're gonna live with it. Okay, I'm gonna put some mascara on and I'll be right back. So here's the final look with the Mothership number 10, Moonlit Seduction. I really like this palette. I just think that for my particular like undertone and coloring, it looks really flattering. It's very sparkly, kind of cool. I feel like it's kind of on the cool tone side, but like it's weird because I think have like a warmer undertone. So I don't know, these rosy colors though, mixed with the silvers and things just kind of work. I like it. Anyways, that's the look. That's the, oh, I tried to use Pat McGrath like color products, but it just didn't work out today. I don't have quite the right thing. I used a Colourpop lip pencil. I did use a Pat McGrath lipstick. I think this is Venus in Furs, which is one of my favorite. You can't actually see it. I'll put everything, I'll link it down below so you will know what it is if you're curious. But yeah, I'm digging it. I think this one worked out pretty well. And hopefully very soon I will have a Pat McGrath ranking up on my channel. So stay tuned for that. And let me know what your favorite palette is. I'm curious. And what your undertone is. I have some theories about these. Anyways, hope you're having a good week, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if we keep on the sunny side of life.